As we come into this new year, I am so excited to embark on this new adventure with all of you. The creators, the YouTubers, the influencers, the documenters, and the filmmakers, as well as the photographers. I think with a whole range of new gear, like this Lume Cube Air, we are going to be able to create on a whole new level this year, to tell new stories, to share new experiences and adventures. Let's get into the Lume Cube Air. A number of things really attracted me to this light. The Bluetooth pairing, the 30-foot waterproof depth, the rechargeable battery, adjustable light levels, the earth magnet, and the tripod mounting solutions. Let's take a look at what this light actually looks like. Okay, now a quick formal unboxing. So we have our Lume Cube Air, which is packed in there nice and tight because it has rubberized sides. And you can see it has a little opening door there. First initial impressions is it's really light, but it feels like it's built very well. I'm really excited to have this on my small setup here. Next we have a little pull-out dish here that houses our diffusion cubes. These help to soften the light while evening the light spread and diffusing the light beam. I know that this is a 60-degree beam pattern, so this will allow me to get a little bit less of a hot spot and a little bit more even lighting on my subjects. It's really nice that it includes these. Pulling up on this here reveals more stuff here. Let's see what we got in here. So we have a, looks like a lanyard with a key ring and a 1/4 thread. And that's kind of snazzy. So essentially you can probably just put this in here like this. See if I can get it lined up right. At this point in my life, you'd think I know how to work a 1/4 thread. There we go. And cool, so now you have a little lanyard for this and you're not going to lose it. It also comes with a cable to charge it. It is a USB micro. So if you're looking for another USB micro charger to add to your stockpile of cables, you get another one. You also get, this looks like a quick open guide here, so you can see it tells you kind of how to operate it. And I'll go through those later on in the video. As well as some ways to work the app. It does have Bluetooth capability and some accessories. And I think that is it. As we begin to take a look at the kit in its totality, you can begin to see why this might be a fantastic tool for you. Let's take a look at the specifications of the light and see whether or not it's going to fit your needs and help you tell your story in 2019. The Lume Cube is 1.6 by 1.6 inches by 1.1 inches deep, so it's much smaller than the original Lume Cube. Weighing at just 2 ounces, it produces 400 lux at 1 meter. The LED temperature is 5600 K, which is equivalent to daylight. It has 4 brightness levels, as you can see. It can run for quite a while on 50% mode, but only about 30 to 50 minutes on full mode. It is waterproof down to 10 meters or 30 feet. Has 4 manual brightness levels and a strobe function if you press and hold. Of course, it has a durable rubberized coating, and the neat thing about this light is that it does have wireless Bluetooth controls via the Lumex app. The battery is internal. You can't replace it, but it is a lithium-ion polymer battery, so it's going to last you for a very long time. Popping open the door here, you can see that there is a micro USB charging. It does run for 2.5 hours at 50% brightness and 30 to 45 minutes at 100% brightness. It does have a built-in earth magnet on the back, which is really handy for suction cupping it to things. Like this metal light here. You can see anything that you have that's metal, it will just stick right to it. That's fantastic. It's also compatible with iPhone, Android, and digital cameras. Video cameras, GoPros, action cameras. However, because of that earth magnet in the back that allows it to stick to lights, it is not recommended that you use it for a drone due to the fact that it could throw off the avionics in the drone. Opening up the Lume Cube app allows you to control the entire light system from your phone. You can control things such as brightness. You can control different kinds of strobe modes here. So you see they have kind of a slow And they have a fast one, which could be cool for light painting, or if you get pulled over and you have to put this in the back of your car as you're changing your tire, if you're not using it as a light source already. One of the things I've already identified is that this light can probably be used for a multitude of different things. Let's put it back on constant. One of the neat things about this light is that it can actually be used as a flash. So let's go ahead and take a picture of my drone. For this, what we'll need to do is pull the drone over. That's a horrible sound, sorry about that. And position the Lume Cube as such. Now we're going to take a picture of the drone, and as I take a picture, the Lume Cube should fire off. Let's make this a little bit darker, shall we? Let's take the lighting system down here just a little bit, and we'll try it again. Here we go. So let's see if we can get it to work. Picture. Awesome. And now if we go to my photos, we can see that there is in fact a photo of my drone, and you can see the Lume Cube is illuminating it. So this is also an off-camera flash for your cell phone, which is actually a really neat thing. That opens up a lot of different avenues for mobile photography. If you're somebody who likes to take, a small bit of kit out and go experiment, this is going to be really cool. Like I said, it's single button operation here. One of the things that I really like about it is that it only has 4 brightness modes. 1, 2, 3. It's dying, so it won't go to 4 right now. But that's easy. Having to click it 10 times, like the original one did, that's too much of a pain in the neck. I do like the quarter 20 on the bottom of it. I hope someday to be able to stick it on a small rig cage on my RX100 Mark V. And I really like this door. The original one had a quarter that you used to have to turn the door to get it open because it was waterproof. This is a lot better. You can see that the gasket there does block this piece here, the charging port, so this is going to be waterproof down to 30 feet. I'm not taking it deeper than that. If you're going to be diving or you're going to be doing some extreme sports where like you may be subjected to water that is being launched from some kind of hose or cannon, then I would assume you might want the original one. But for everybody else, I think this is a much better deal. It's $69.99. I don't think you can really beat it. Let's go. Intentionally dark, so I'm just going to take a quick second to set up my Lume Cube and see if we can't fix the lighting situation. As you guys can see, you can see half of my face, but the other half is pretty dark. So let's start doing that. Essentially, I just took my Lume Cube here, and I'm going to stick it onto the light like that. And then I'm just going to go over here and get a diffuser. Let's see if I can pull this off and just put this on one-handed. One-handed diffusion application tests. Boom, you can do it. Alright, so now I have the diffuser on there. We'll go ahead and press the top button one time. Alright, now I'm going to come back like this, and as you guys can see, this is a much better scenario for lighting. If I come this way, you have even better lighting. This is really good for all kinds of setups where you need something small, either as a video light or as a photography light. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you like this week's Tech Tuesday, stay tuned for next week. We'll be talking about which Sony camera you should choose.